What's going on, everyone? It's time for another action horror film review. Today we're going to talk about The Crazies, the 2010 remake. It was released by Alliance Films February 26, 2010, produced by George A. Romero, Jeff Skull, and Jonathan King, written by Scott Kosap and Ray Wright, and directed by Breck, Breck Estner, and who's done films like Witch Hunter, The Last Witch Hunter, Sahara, uh, tough, uh, tough crime. And this had a box office earnings of $54.8 million. It was a moderate success, I guess you could say. But yeah, the crazies. Well, an unknown virus is ripping through a small town I think it takes place in Iowa. And the sheriff is to save his loved ones and protect the community of it while the government is trying to contain it and quarantine them all while this rage virus is going, and it makes these people go crazy and go into ruthless killers. Um, yeah, this film is really well done for a remake. This is definitely one of the better remakes I've seen in a while. Now, I've seen this movie before, but a long time ago, so it's good to rewatch it and see what it was about. So, yeah, it was interesting to see that how they would change it up. Like, I've seen the original, I haven't reviewed it yet, but yeah, I do like the original a lot. It's good. It's a little different take on like zombies and governments and everything like that. And this one, especially after COVID, really hits home hard. So yeah, it has sort of like a Hills Have Eyes esque sort of feel to it too, being in a small town and then everyone's gone and it's deserted. And you're really with these characters a while, and yeah, and there's some pretty shocking values in it where there's people get killed that you did not expect, that you would expect to see them all the way through, and like that in a lot of it. You don't really see that in newer movies, especially now. Most of it's highly predictable and stuff like that. So it was good to see that they keep that tension and the keep you on edge throughout the whole film. I really like that. Overall, the story is pretty standard, sort of like zombie-esque, zombie-ish type of things, or even just like a normal outbreak type of story. They kept it really simple, but they did keep it interesting and entertaining because you never know when someone's going to go rage and go crazy and start killing. And they do have some pretty brutal kills in there, like the old guy with the pitchfork stabbing people while they're strapped on a bed and things like that. It really gets intense. And yeah, the gore effects and effects in general all look really well. There's some CG in this, but you can't tell unless you really look hard. And the acting is not too bad. It's pretty good. The cinematography is really well done, and the music is all right. And yeah, spoiler alert: the way they don't actually give you an explanation until near the end of what's actually happening, where it's a government bioweapon that they're testing and then they're trying to hide it. Makes a lot of and this is one of those films that has a bleak ending, which I really like, sort of like The Mist. So yeah, definitely check it out. The Crazies, the 2010 remake, is actually pretty good. So I'm going to give this film a 4 out of 5. Uh, well, you want to check it out? I have no idea if it's streaming anywhere, but I'll link the trailer down below like always. Also, link down below is my Instagram, that's where I post clips of films and review and future all my stories. Yeah, the film time hashtag is episode, film the hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below. I do peer reviews, that's where I post my first star rating or watch the films, and my Twitter's down below. Reason underscore Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay on this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions on the film down below, and if you have any films or film franchises and genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know if you want me to do the original. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find some weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out too, and also hear my opinions on popular films, like classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to talk about a sci-fi horror film called Pandorum in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those crazy psychos killing people because of like COVID-like symptoms. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.